Welcome back to the Football Manager 24 save here at Cambridge United. Thank you for your constant support on this save, coming to you more regularly now with some shorter but more frequent videos. Appreciate your feedback on that in the last comment section or two. Very much appreciated. I acknowledge there were some of you that would prefer the longer videos, but in the majority we preferred slightly shorter and still more regular content. It's not like they're 5 minutes. They're still going to be 15 to 20, so it's still a fair chunk. But appreciate the feedback. Thank you very much. We will have more Football Manager coming to you more regularly then. Moving forward, we start today with Portsmouth in the FA Cup. We recently played them in the league and we lost 1-0 late on, which felt harsh. But now we're going away and it's on telly. So I'm not sure how well this is going to go. We did just beat Carlisle and I kind of needed that win after our recent run in the league, as you can see. So we've gone from winning a lot and occasionally not winning to losing a lot and occasionally not losing. But at least when we're not losing, we're getting the odd win. We have only drawn twice in the league so far this season. So Pompey away, then them away, Wycombe at home in the trophy, but we're not that bothered about that competition, are we really? And then it's Bolton at home, which is difficult. Then a more localish derby against Northampton away, and then a regular trip up to Lincoln, who are mid-table at the moment. We continually sit 8th in the league. Level on points with those in the playoffs, but goal difference at the minute is what's keeping us out. Not that we're aiming for the playoffs. I'm only bothered about staying above 21st, and at the moment that is not of concern, so we are very happy. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying, of course. I'd love it if you did. Subscribe to the channel and you won't miss out on any more videos. And come and watch on Twitch. Join me live and have an impact on what happens in the stream. We say thank you to Stu for subscribing not just for 1 month, but for 3 months in advance. That's some top tier support. I appreciate that, Stu. Thank you very much. Do come and join me on Twitch, those of you on YouTube. But for now, we're going to concentrate on Pompey and hopefully not going out of the FA Cup, because it's a good opportunity to win some money. Gents, I need a result. Let's get a result, please. Game on. Colby Bishop up top for them. Yikes. Shaughnessy's very good. Marlon Pack's very good. Matt Macy in goals, decent. We just lost to them in the league, although late on. But if we pick up where we left off last time, which was a 4-1 win against Carlisle at home, then maybe we can do something. I was just about to make a substitution and now I've got a highlight. But it's a highlight where we've picked up the ball. Play it. Go on, JK! Run, JK! Finish, JK! No! Adam May with the delivery. Also a former Pompey player, as well as Michael Morrison. Adam May. He came from Pompey. He's the best we've ever seen, etc. Cousins through the gap, maybe. He's going to go solo. Oh, now we've hit the bar. They've hit the bar, we've hit the bar, we both hit the bar, they've done it twice, we've done it once, no goals at half-time, but a very entertaining game thus far. Many in the middle, 3 or 4! Oh, he's offside, he's offside! Oh, Okonobiri gives us a 1-0 lead, but also at the same time doesn't give us a 1-0 lead. It's going to be a 0-0 draw, isn't it, in the FA Cup against Portsmouth. The bar hit 3 times between the two sides, a ball in the back of the net, but none of it actually ended with a winning team, unfortunately, so we are going to have to go to a replay. We didn't get the result we wanted, but we did very well in the game. And after losing to them last time, we held our own there, which is back-to-back undefeated games, which hasn't actually happened for a little while, if we have a look at the schedule. Back-to-back undefeated games hasn't happened since the middle of bloody September, so as we're entering November, I'm actually quite glad that we've been able to go back-to-back, especially now that we've got Peterborough and bloody Wycombe coming up in the next 2 games. We needed that morale boost. So hopefully we can go into the local derby and get a result, please. So Peterborough have Kwame Poku, who's a very good winger. See, Ronnie Edwards is particularly talented centre-back. I don't really know much about their goalkeeper. Nice to see Clark Harris on the bench. But if anyone was going to make an impact off the bench in this game, it's probably going to be Johnson Clark Harris, isn't it? He's going to be the danger man. Oh my God, we're dropping like flies. 2 injuries in the first half. Not ideal at all. I think that's all 3 of my substitution windows now as well. Because Saleh, Fajiri and Cousins. That's 3 injuries in the same game. And I've had to use all of my substitution windows up in the first half. So now we've not had a shot in the whole game. I can't make any more substitutions, and we're on the back foot properly. Not on the back foot. We're on the back feet. Oh, just as we're starting a highlight, making tactical changes just to try and waste time, because there's really not long left in the game now, and we've done nothing offensively. But if we steal, 1-0 win, it would be the biggest crime in League One history. Just got to hold on. Uche just bagged a goal for Port Vale to give them a 1-0 lead against Lincoln. And it looks like we are going to hold on. It's back-to-back 0-0 draws, which isn't spectacular for YouTube highlights, but I don't know whether we deserved anything from that game, to be completely honest, but we proved a lot of people wrong by avoiding the defeat. But how long are those players going to be out injured for? That is my fear right now. I swear to God if he's torn his hamstring again. Twisted ankle, out for 4 to 5 weeks. Oh! It's not his hamstring at least, but it's not the first time he's twisted his ankle in his history either, I don't think. If we have a look at his injuries. Physically, he's sensational. Other than he's made of glass. Twisted ankle, hamstring, calf, thigh, strain, torn hamstring. No, it's the first time he's done something to his ankle, apparently. But he's torn that hamstring 4 times now. Fajiri's out for 1 to 3 days. Soleil's out for 3 to 5 weeks with pulled calf muscle. Okay, we'll deal with it. So Wycombe at home in the EFL Trophy. A 0-0 draw doesn't do us any favours here, because a 0-0 draw sends us out of the competition. If we win it, we get about 10 grand, and I think we're through to the next round. But Wycombe are a really strong side. I don't know how strong a team they're putting out for this, but there are certainly some good players in there. And actually, a 0-0 draw would be all right. A draw is good enough to see us through. Well, the momentum is all but entirely in our favour. They had one little spurt at the end of the half, but we're doing well. Keep it going to a full time, and we should be through to the next round. 3 consecutive clean sheets would be, I think, a first for the season, actually. 3 consecutive clean sheets. We'll wait and see, but I'm pretty sure that would be a first for the season. Yeah, there's the momentum is all in our favour, and then they were like, oh no, don't forget about us. Hopefully, we can forget about them because we're beating them, but they're third in the league. They're obviously they must be playing a fringe team if we're this dominant against them. Thomas is our top goal scorer in all competitions this season, but still no goal for Cambridge. Don't lose it again. Let's utilise it properly. Don't mind it. Around the outside, Kachunga. Gas is making moves. So is Elias. Where's the delivery? There it is. Gas and Ahadme's up. Goal! Cambridge 1, Wycombe 0. Finally, in the 59th minute of the 3rd game that we've played today, after 180 minutes worth of football, after 240 minutes worth of football, finally there's a goal. It's Ghassan Ahadme with a header in the EFL Trophy. We take the lead. Oh, dearie me. I had to wait ages for a goal to go in. No mistakes. Come on, we're very nearly there. Up we go, Fajiri. Brofs into Gas. Fajiri breaking in behind to finish the game off, perhaps. Fajiri Okunabiri with his 8th goal of the season in the 92nd minute. It is Cambridge 2, Wycombe 0. We are going through to the next round of the Papa John's Trophy. I don't really care about the Papa John's Trophy, but what I do care about is improving the club's financial situation, and going further in this competition will help with that. And with maintaining some first-team football for some fringe players as well. So I'm actually very happy to continue on in this competition. In FIFA or FC, I really don't care about it because the financial side of the game isn't a thing on FC. But on FM, as is the case in real life, it very much is. We get another 10 grand for that win against Wycombe, and we'll get more money for getting through to the next round as well. Of course, we'll have another fixture to play in this competition as well, and it's another opportunity to raise the club's coffers once more, because our finances have plummeted from 1.5 million now down to 500,000 in the space of 4 bloody months. So certainly we need as much prize money as we can muster over the next few months Portsmouth away in an FA Cup replay in 8 days' time, as there's been a postponement of the game against Bolton due to international call-ups for them. So it's been postponed. So next is actually the FA Cup replay against Pompey. Then we'll have Northampton, Lincoln, and then the next round of Papa John's and Bolton. So one game at a time. Portsmouth again next, but that's 3 straight clean sheets and a 4-game unbeaten run, which we've not had for a very long time. Reached at least the knockout stages. We've done it. Thank you. Second round draw. The fans would like Peterborough, evidently. I would not. Automatic draw. I'd very much like a League 2 side, please. Swindon away would be lovely. Okay. A home draw would be nice too. Don't really want Oxford away. Although Crawley would have been nice. Cheltenham I take, but we're not going to get them. I don't know. Just don't. Oh, for Christ's sake. Portsmouth in the FA Cup. Portsmouth in the Papa John's. Oh, God. I've had minimal, very minimal luck in the cup draws so far this season. Ipswich first round of the Carabao Cup. Championship. We just got lucky and got the win. Crewe were League 2 in the second round. Fair enough. Then the third round was Exeter, and we lost that on penalties. Exeter, fellow League 1 side, when there were loads of lower League 2 opposition players in teams in there. FA Cup first round, Portsmouth. Johnson's Paint Trophy knockout round, Portsmouth, when there were League 2 sides in there. And obviously in the FA Cup, there's loads of non-league sides in there. But can I get drawn against an easy club? Can I balls? I'd very much like some Vanarama National South teams in this competition. But no, a replay against Portsmouth is what we have in front of us. So, well, I'm gonna field a full-strength side because I want to go through in this competition. I really want to make the most of the FA Cup this year if we can. Digby Deep, Adam May holding, Kachunga, Thomas, JK's back fit again. And I'll go with Gas up top after his goal in the last game. Versus supportive pressing striker. Stevens, Okadina, Hornstrup, Brofs, Hinchy, Jack, Fajiri. Ladies and gentlemen, I've only selected 7 from a possible 9. Lovely. Thank you, FA Cup. Everybody's involved then. So Portsmouth for the second time today. And we have them again in the knockout stages of the Papa John's Trophy as well. So we're going to be very familiar with Portsmouth by the midway point in this season. Oh, the pressure continues. Christian Sadie, 1-0 Pompey. I was just watching Yomi Doku and Bruno Fernandes go head-to-head. It was the man in light blue that came off better, and it's the boys in dark blue that have come off better here. Good header at the back post. Danny Andrew didn't even want to bloody jump. It is all them. And there's a second to prove it. Sean Raggett gets his first goal of the season. We're going out the FA Cup, and we fully expect to go out of the Johnson's Paint Trophy, the Papa John's Trophy as well. Because we have the same bloody opponents. If only we could have just won that first game. Oh, I really needed an FA Cup run in this first season. And we're just getting nothing. I'm thrashing my arms. That is friggin' awful, lads. Sort it out. If we have some sort of second half turnaround, I will be flabbergasted. Given the way that first half went without a single shot. We got a goal back though inside 4 minutes. So you never know. Elias Kachunga, we moved him from winger to Raumdeuter at the beginning of the half. And it's already paid dividends. Lovely cross by Danny Andrew. And Elias just has the height on the fullback. But he, to be fair, their fullback tried to get there. I don't think Danny Andrew in the first half did. But crosses and headers seem to be the way forward. I hadn't even confirmed it yet, actually. Kachunga just scored that goal as a winger. So now maybe as a Raumdeuter, he might be able to grab a second. 1 shot, 1 goal. Let's make that 2 and 2, please. Let's find a way in. Let's find a way in. Ian Bennett does love to get forward, and he can really very well cross a football. It's looped. Oh, and the keeper's made a mistake. Gassana Hadme makes it 2-2, and we have pulled it back in the second half. Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable, Jeff. It's 2-2. Told you Liam Bennett could cross a football. It wasn't our second shot, but it was our second shot on target. We've completely turned it around. Momentum was all one way in the first half. It's been all the other in the second. And George Thomas has decided... never mind. He's not decided anything. 4 minutes added on. That is what you call a game of two halves, if you look at that momentum chart there. All Pompey, 2 goals. All Cambridge, 2 goals. 93rd minute. Watching from behind. Oh, thank God for that. Okay. Well, we have had one penalty shootout this season. Although this goes to extra time, it will. Oh, bugger! We have had one penalty shootout this season. We lost it. But we haven't had any extra time so far this season. We have now. And I do dunk for Danny Andrew. Do I do dunk for Danny Andrew? I won't do dunk for Danny Andrew. Harrison Dunk, to be fair, Harrison Dunk missed the penalty that cost us the penalty shootout against Exeter. So I'll leave him on the bench this time and we'll see if that decision proves to be the right one. We might not even make it to penalties if there's another goal in extra time, which there very well could be. Bennett's already whipped a good cross in for one. Can we find a ball in for another? Looped in. Brophy's there. It's cleared away, but Danny Andrew will recover. And he's got a good cross on him too, Danny Andrew. He's now in the box, deflected. It will go out for a corner. Come on. Come on. Adam May with a delivery. Can we, in extra time, send ourselves through to the second round of the FA Cup? Oh, it's just pressure, 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 but it won't go in. Another corner. Another delivery. Goal! Ryan Bennett at the back post in the 103rd minute. 2-0 down. 3-2 up. Girton! I would rather have had no highlights whatsoever in the second half of extra time. We are starting with a Portsmouth attack. Kamara, there's so many blue and white shirts forward there. They're playing the 4-2-4. They've got a man free at the back post, but we've won that header. And Elias Kachunga now can maybe set up a counter-attack of our own. The fresh legs of Jack Lancaster. The fresh legs of James Brophy. Now the box is filled at the other end with loads of amber and black shirts. And at the middle is Fajiri. Oh, it's going to be another counter-attack going the other way. I've got a funny feeling this game's going to get a little bit stretched now, don't you? Scully loses out. Bros is up. Rafferty wins it. Hinchy's there in the middle. More fresh legs. Elias Kachunga, he's the tired man. What a ball to Fajiri! FA Cup second round, here we come! Character shown by this Cambridge United side in this fixture. More than we've shown all season. 2-0 down at half-time. And with another 75 minutes worth of football, we're going through by scoring 4 goals! Or maybe more. Or maybe conceding, going the other way. Strong tackle by Lancaster, but he has won it back. And I think maybe it's those substitutions that have made the difference in this extra time period. Adam May's in the box now. Pull it back. Doesn't need to. We are going to score another one. 5-2. Yellows. 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 Look at that. 49, 68, 103, 108, 111. 3 goals in extra time. 3 goals in 8 extra time minutes. Win it for Cambridge United. That is, as Fajiri does, an unbelievable turnaround. At half-time, we hadn't had a single shot. Come the end of the game, we'd had 6 on target and 5 of them had gone in. I need to say something about how unbelievable that turnaround was. Now that's a comeback. Now that's a comeback. Wow. I think that might be where we call this episode of the YouTube save. We get £41,000 for winning the FA Cup first round against Pompey. And that's exactly why we really genuinely need this FA Cup run. The money is going to be so important. If we can get to the third round and get a big away tie against the Premier League side, oh, it could entirely change the prospect of the future of this football club in the short term. That will call us to a close for now. We have Lincoln away in the next round of the FA Cup. Adam May impressed. Morrison reveals how I went at them at half-time, and well, I got my reaction, didn't I? Hopefully I'll get you guys to drop a like on the video as well. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Come and join me on Twitch and watch these live too. Oh my lord, what a game to end on. Hopefully, when we start against Northampton in 3 days' time for the next episode, it'll be just as good. I'll see you then.